Talking to all three of y'all. Talking all three of y'all.
Yo, let's go there.
I better put some. Listen, I know a few places I could have rolled up on you. Understand what I'm saying? I know a few places where you was at, but I ain't think that was gangster. You was at your mama's house eating macaroni and cheese. I could have rolled up on you then. But I ain't think that was gangster.
You know all the lies.
You know all the lies. Wait. Yo, I'm saying, did you roll up on your grandmother and your aunt like that?
Nigga, I'm rolling up on you, nigga. I'm rolling up on you.
Yo, but I'm the podcast guy, son.
Nah.
I'm the podcast guy. Don't shoot the messenger.
Nah, put some respect in our name. Okay? Put some respect in my name.
Yo, man.
Y'all finished or are y'all done?
Man, did you roll up on Mike and Mike like that? Yo, people. Listen, man. We are back here at Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. Professional Sutton is clearly on his Birdman. Clearly.
Put some respect on my name.
And
I ain't gonna say it no more.
You gotta have a pouty face though when you sit back. No mouth.
Well, you gotta do a lip quiver too. Like you in third grade.
Yo, for real.
I want you looking in the eyes like a man.
No, hold on, D. D, the funniest part though. You said the funniest part. He was like, yo, why is that dude with the tight jeans so close to Birdman?
Yo,
like, why is he so close?
Did you see it though? So he was like this.
It's mad close. When you look at the video, I counted. It was 7 dudes that he walked out with. 7. But he said, I want to look at you like a man. So you bring other niggas with you?
Son.
First of all, do you know how mad you got to be somewhere and to see somebody that mad at 6:30 in the morning? Do you know how pissed you got to be?
Son, I give you one better. You really got to be mad at 6:30 in the morning to come to an interview in all white.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
Come on, son. It ain't even Memorial Day yet, and you got all white on.
All white.
And you ain't gonna say no more.
Put some respect in my name.
Son. But this is how the game goes, man. This is society nowadays, man.
Listen.
You know?
Hold on now. Y'all better have some respect. Don't let Young Thug see this. Let Young Thug see this. You're gonna have a problem.
I'm one of them. You know what? We gotta introduce ourselves.
I mean, you did it. You did it. They just gotta put some respect on it.
Welcome to another edition of Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. I'm your boy Professional Sutton.
I'm your boy Chris G.
And this is your boy The Rugged Report.
Put some respect on his name.
Jersey.
So, I don't know if it's a segue. We talking about baby, but I did want to talk about homosexuality in sports.
Wow.
I'm not saying
you gave wow. Yeah, it's on now. It's on now, people. Chris, pull your chair up. Let's go.
I feel like he disrespected homosexuals by comparing them to Birdman.
Yeah, because he did it. Oh, yeah, people. It's on now.
I know that, there was some question about his sexuality. And listen, if that's what he do, that's what he do.
Oh, the whole bisexual thing?
Yeah, man.
I don't believe that.
I don't think that was
listen,
I think that was fake.
Okay. I'm not putting nothing past nobody. So could that be Birdman? Absolutely. He's on camera kissing another man. Listen, that's not actually his biological son in the mouth.
Listen, the best.
I don't kiss my son in the mouth, and he's 7 months old.
Listen.
And trust me, he cute, y'all. He cute. I don't do that though.
He's so cute. Listen, the best line. I don't know if y'all remember Gilly the kid back in the day.
Oh, what'd he say?
He said, Weezy fucking baby. Wait, I know y'all get Weezy fucking baby.
Yo, it's too much, people.
That shit was funny. But this subject.
Yeah, let's dig into this, man.
Yo, listen, I really want to talk about it because we have people who are listening to us who are gay and lesbian, who are part of what is it called?
Shout out to the LGBT community.
That's a long, LGBT. I don't want to disrespect nobody.
I just feel like you just got it wrong too.
I know. I feel like I did. Let's just say.
No, not you, D. Like right after you said it right, like you got it wrong.
When you say it, just put some respect on it.
That's it. That's it.
With a K.
My back. But yo, I was watching this network. I don't know if y'all got DirecTV. Well, I know you got it, Chris. You got AT&T, DirecTV, Comcast.
No.
Yo, why is you putting me on blast right now, son?
Don't you know he got people looking for him, man?
For real,
stop that.
Yo, if I got that many cables, that means I got money. Like
that's true. I'm lying. It's your broke ass.
Yeah, he ain't got nothing.
That's more.
He got
like
basic.
Everything. I got bootleg.
Chris is on a commercial. Don't be like Chris.
Don't be like Chris.
Just up DirecTV.
Chris got the Fire Stick.
I got Dish.
So, Dish.
I had Dish.
Okay. So,
I ain't tell you what else
I was watching Vice. It's a network that's on DirecTV, and they have some crazy stuff. And I don't know. I was like, because what's the girl name from? She was on Juno.
Ellen Page.
Yeah.
There was another dude, and they had this show called Gaycation.
Yeah, that's when they travel in the world, different spots, right?
And they travel in the world, and they look at the gay culture and where it's like taboo in different countries.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm watching it, and they went to Jamaica.
And
if you don't know the Jamaican culture,
you don't
if you're
do that.
gay, you're bati boy,
you don't do that.
They will stone you. And I'm talking about stone. I'm talking about in 2015, somebody got stoned, right?
Rocks.
Yes. So
Rocks.
I'm watching the treatment and how they treating, like people who are gay or homosexual, and it's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
And working in that community, being a case manager, therapist, like you see it. I have coworkers who are gay, who are lesbian, and it don't bother me none. My thing is, listen, just don't push up on me. We good. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't care what you do.
It's a different society that we live in now.
Yeah,
man. But as liberal, I feel like this, man. As liberal as our society is, there's still some corners of the world that are set in their ways, set in their beliefs, to where they don't mess with that, man.
Nah.
And the crazy thing is, I bet you in all those countries that they visit, all the people that they probably run into want to come to America.
Yep. And that's what they kept saying. That's what they kept saying, that I want to go foreign, which is America, because I want to be able to have opportunities. I want to be able to just work. Like one person was like, I just want to work. You know what I mean? Like I just want to work.
So my question to y'all becomes this, right? So we know how that still could be a taboo subject in society, right? We definitely know how that's a taboo subject in sports.
Right.
So, I mean, we have Michael Sam. We have Jason Collins. I'm noticing, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I'm noticing that in now the world of basketball, it's becoming even that much more acceptable than I think it ever will in football.
I don't think so. You know what?
But you have a lot of college athletes that are out right now in terms of college basketball players.
I think that sports is still taboo. Okay? I think that sports, you have your 2 gay quota per year. That's it. And notice a lot of them are like towards the end of their careers, like college-wise. And then that's when they kind of come out. And the reason why I think about it, because in sports, it's still not accepted. We give, Jason Collins, oh, that's nice, Michael Sam, but again, like, where are they in the league?
Well, Jason Collins definitely is not going to be playing on anybody's team. I mean, just because he's about 37, 38. But he is a high-profile member of the Golden State Warriors coaching staff.
I was just about to say that. Yeah.
Well,
so he's still in the limelight.
You know what? But again, think about how many other players who are, because, reading articles, they said that there's a lot of players who are gay, but they're scared to come out still.
Yeah, I mean, in the NBA, you haven't had it as rampant as there hasn't been a Michael Sam, somebody to come out, to want to go professional, to be young and still have a career in front of him. So I agree with that point. But again, I think, like some of the kids that are coming out in college, like the kid that he was at UMass, he transferred to Seton Hall, he's out. He came out when he was a sophomore at UMass. So, I mean, in the basketball locker room, because things, I mean, listen, man, not for nothing. I know we laugh and joke or whatever, but you can tell that it's a difference. It's a difference in our society in the way that even these young men kind of act and do things. I mean, we laughed and joked about Dwight and his little grabbing session that he had on the bench, but Could it be? I mean, I ain't judging you like that, Dwight. I just think you soft as a basketball player. But as a man, I mean, I don't know. I think it's just a touchy subject. I mean, I've been in football locker rooms, and I know it. Listen, bro, you will be ostracized immediately. It will not go down. But in basketball, I don't know. I don't know if dudes is really standing pat like that. What do you think, Chris?
Oh, you put me on the spot, man.
I don't know, man. This is a tough stuff. This is almost as hard as talking about religion in sports.
And that's why
because that's the next one I'm with.
That's why we're doing it, because not too many people talking about it. I think that what they do is they give it a little ESPN shine. Mm-hmm. They give it a little, oh well, yeah, yep. You know, it's kind of like when you think of sports. Like, I'm not comparing us, but when they was like, oh yeah, well we got a black player. You see him right there. Mm-hmm. Okay, mm-hmm. Good. Now let's continue to play. But I think that it has not transcended to the professional arena like that yet. I think it's a lot of players who, like you said, it's probably acceptable in the American culture more, but in the sports world, I don't think it's accepted. Because think about it. Now, in front of the cameras, you got to be, I really accept my partner coming out and being gay. I still love him. He's still my brother. But once that camera gets cut off, you already know what time it is. Listen, it's a different thing, but this is how we got right now in a society where you can tell that it's going down because, I mean, look at, what's dude's name? Hank, the one that's with Kendra.
Oh, Bassett.
Hank Bassett. Look at him. I mean, we're getting a lot of professional athletes that are getting caught with transgender, transsexual people.
I don't know if he would classify himself as gay, though.
Listen, this is the other thing, too, that we got to consider, people.
Go ahead.
If you really have not gone through that journey of fully crossing over and accepting your sexuality and where you are, who would ever say that that's what they are? Because the only person I've ever heard say that would be Jason Collins, Michael Sam, Don Amici, people like that.
My reluctantness or my hesitation on that particular situation,
and Greg Louganis.
Right, and my hesitation on it would be, I watch a lot of comedy, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of comedy.
Yo, whenever you say, see, now I'm about to laugh because I know it's gonna be a joke. Don't laugh.
It's not. No, it's not gonna be a joke. But I watch a lot of comedy, and there's one particular comedian that comes to mind who's on the Opie and Annie show. If you ever listen to that, his name is Jim Norton. Now, Jim Norton is a fully heterosexual man.
Mm-hmm.
He will tell you that, and that's what he believes. But he loves prostitutes. And when he's not in a committed relationship with a female, he'll do prostitutes. And if that prostitute happens to be transgender, he ain't turning away from it.
Oh,
wow.
Now listen, the reason why Jim Norton is funny and famous is because, he is openly, blatantly, like, in your face with it. Like, if I see a transgender, just, more fun parts. Like, he's really... he's a really, really funny, short, bald-headed white guy. He's hilarious.
What's his name? Anthony Norton?
His name is Jim Norton. Norton is how he would say it. But he will identify himself as as a heterosexual male that in the throes of passion, he don't mind if he's with a woman who wasn't born a woman. And still has male parts. He's okay with that. He says, I'm not going to take a dick up my ass. And I don't know if that's being a little too vulgar with it, but he's like, I'm not going to have them penetrate me. But in the same breath, like, we can get it that. We can get it popping.
All right. So let me ask this question. All right. And especially because it goes with everything that we're talking about. So we're saying we have mixed opinions on, is this now socially acceptable, right?
I'm not saying that.
Okay. Well,
I'm not saying that.
I want to ask the question, is it so, because there is a clear double standard. Because what we're talking about is predominantly male sports, football, basketball, baseball, whatever, swimming, whatever. But we have an entire league, a women's league that fully supports women's right to choose and all that stuff, and supports the LGBT community in the WNBA. FIFA completely supports it. And we have some of our biggest women's stars that are out without even, because I think in our society, again, it always becomes a double standard. Just like that guy may say what he said, Mrs. Norton may be like, yo, she got some extra parts, whatever. But we as men in our society will still give him the, you wildin'.
Because if you watch us, like me and D was like, ugh.
But if a girl like Brittany Griner and her whole thing, they came out, and nobody batted an eye. I really didn't. I batted an eye because she was smacking her. I'm like, you can't be 6'8" smacking her.
You know why we don't bat an eye for Brittany Griner? Who in here would date her?
Oh no, that's an unfair question.
Would you date her?
Brittany.
Listen, I'm not saying. I'm just saying that's an unfair question to bring her physical appearance into the equation. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying this, right? I'm saying
you still didn't answer my question though, but go ahead.
I don't have to answer that question. I answered the question already.
Listen, y'all. People just did a Dave Chappelle. I plead the fifth. F-I-F. Fifth.
I'm not pleading the fifth. I'm saying Brittany Griner likes what she likes. I support what she likes, and bringing her physical appearance into if I would date Brittany Griner is irrelevant to the conversation.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
But is that fair that the women in our sports league get so much of a pass?
Well, I'll say this. My general take on fair and not fair is life ain't fair. And that could be a little harsh to some people, but growing up as a black man in America, life ain't fair. So, listen, it's a double standard with a lot of things. It is what it is. But I just think that as far as it being accepted in maybe female-dominated, the counterpart to male sports, you know what I mean? The female side of it. I'm sorry. The female side of it, as far as it being accepted there and not accepted in the male community, if that's how some people feel, that's how they feel. That's cool with that. My personal opinion is, whatever you like in your personal time is your business. Do it. I'm not going to fault you for that. And I'm not going to, if we were friends, I'm not going to not be your friend because you like men and we're both guys, or you like, transgender female. You do what you do. That's fine. That's not affecting my life. I don't It sounds harsh for me to say I don't care, but whatever you do in your life, that's you. I don't care. Yeah. That doesn't affect me.
And the reason I brought it up is because the other thing that we have to pay attention to is that when we're talking about this and how different is viewed, I think in men's sports, the only way that it goes down is directly links to your skill set. Yeah. Because they feel if you are that way, that you really can't play the game. But it's proven that these guys that have come out can play the game. Michael Sam can play the game.
I disagree, but okay.
I think that as a straight up pass, not an outside linebacker, as a defensive end in the league, he can play the game.
I think he's subpar to below average. My personal opinion. On Michael Sam, co-defensive player of the year. And I mean, what did you have to pick from that year in the SEC? But listen, I don't want to tear down Michael Sam. I really, because it's not a thing about tearing down Michael Sam. Mm-hmm. I said, if you're going to ask me my personal opinion, I don't think he was really that good on the NFL level. Mm-hmm. I don't think he's not in the league because he's gay.
Do you think he got a fair shake? Do you think he got a real opportunity to prove himself?
Maybe not. But I do think that his talents weren't. Let's say this. If Michael Sam was J.J. Watt, he'd be in the league. If J.J. Watt come out tomorrow and say, I'm a homosexual, he ain't going nowhere. Okay. Now, maybe when you in the trenches, they might have some more jokes for him, or they're going to cut him up real hard when they in the trenches battling on the line. But as far as a player, you're not giving up J.J. Watt just because he's gay. But Sam Smith, I'm sorry, not Sam Smith.
Michael
Sam?
He gay too.
Shout out to, no, it's just, whatever. Listen, shout out to, the Tank wannabe.
The Tank want.
As far as Michael Sam is concerned, listen, you know what? Let me just touch on that for a second. Listen, if Sam Smith, right? Yeah. The reason I don't like Sam Smith is because, what he's doing, Tank been doing this since 2002. I don't understand why. I understand why Sam Smith is more popular, but I'm just saying his skill set, the songs he sings, the way he sings, Tank been doing that. But Tank didn't blow up like that.
No,
or whatever.
Because Tank ain't white. Let's be real.
I'm just saying.
Let's be real.
Just saying.
So we're gonna have that another conversation.
That's another.
We got 5, joints.
My whole thing is Michael Sam's skill set is not on par to be a starting defensive end or even a pass rusher on down. I mean, if you look at the people who have had troubles in the NFL, like your what's his name, Greg Hardy, he's probably still going to get another shot. Yeah. At some point. If you look at your Alden Smiths, I mean, God knows he should be out of the league. But I think if your talent, I think it all black, white, gay, straight in the NFL, what can you do for me? If your talent supersedes what we claim to be your deficiencies, then it's fine.
I'm sorry. You know what? And I just, the reason why I say that, but it might change. Okay, it's crazy. It's like the dynamics of it is so different. Now, growing up, when you playing sports, if you cry, you a little sissy. Stop acting like a little girl.
You being real soft for what you saying right now. Ain't nobody ever called me a sissy. They said something else.
Stop acting like a little bitch, okay? You know what I'm saying? So in sports, as a man, you had to kind of have that bravado. You kind of had to be that way, like, yo, stop being gay. You know what I mean? And you just say it. Stop being a little faggot. And, and I'm not, offending anybody, but this is what we hear, especially as being men. Now, again, a lot of people who would say this were who? Men. Other men. But now I think that times are changing because there are a lot of single mothers. Okay? So a lot of the single mothers who come to the game, me being a coach, what they said, it's okay, baby. Don't get hit hard. It's all right. Everything's will be okay. I'm like, no, your son is playing like a little punk. Okay? I'm sorry. Listen, it's just how I was raised.
He is a boy, Damon.
It's just how things are. So the culture is still there. Because you have coaches who are probably over the age of 25 who still kind of got them. Stop playing like a little punk, okay? Now you acting like a little girl. Because when you watch Friday Night Tykes in Texas, like, they don't hold back. Like, they tell it how it is. So I don't think that it's going to be acceptable within the next 2 or 3 years. But I think that as time goes on, I think you'll see more guys starting to come out. I think it'll be more acceptable. And also to answer your question, I know you're saying, well, why is it acceptable on the women's realm versus the guys? Well, one, honestly, and it sounds kind of sexist, but what guy don't want to see 2 girls kissing? Because I know Beanie Man said that. Because they asked Beanie Man. He's like, well, why is it acceptable? He's like, well, who don't want to see 2 girls kissing?
I'm not co-signing anything.
Well, listen, no, but I'm just saying. But I'm saying most guys. Like I said, I'm not saying like that. I'm just saying, but most guys, they would rather see 2 women kissing than 2 guys kissing. And again, I don't care what you are. I got family members who get. It don't make me know. Never mind what you are. But I think that as a society, and also as a culture in sports, we need to kind of be a little more sensitive to what's going on. Because some of the best athletes probably don't play because they're scared of getting ridiculed. They're scared of, kind of the backlash of it.
Listen, my last point on is this. I am in full support of choice for a lot of things. Yeah. And your choice of lifestyle, your choice of sexuality, I think it's a personal choice. I would be the biggest hypocrite in the world, I feel, as an African American man, to tell somebody else that they can't do this and can't do that. What I do know as a man that has played sports and follows sports passionately, there are 2 things for guys, for men in sports, that will get you ostracized quicker than anything else that you can do. That is you professing a faith that you have, your belief in God in some way, shape, or form, and you having a different sexuality than what the norm is. And I mean, for me, and the reason I say that is there are tons of people that you can go down the list and say it's point blank proven. Tim Tebow is not in the league anymore. And it's not so much that he can't throw as a quarterback, because for him as with a skill set that he has, you can't tell me that they're taking college basketball players and turning them into tight ends. You can't find a position for Tim Tebow. But because Tim Tebow prayed after everything that he did, it became an issue. Nike didn't sign Steph Curry because he wanted to put a Bible verse on his sneakers, right? Then you also have the other side too, Michael Sam and all that. You got it out there. I mean, again, it's about choice. The one place that our country has not become fully liberal is in the world of sports. Again, my thing is, would it be different for me to be in a locker room with somebody that had a different sexual orientation than me? Yeah. But at the same time, if you can play and help me win, we got to go get it. Not like that, but we got to go get it. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's a topic that a lot of people need to pay attention to, man, because, I mean, even like, look at how when Dwight Howard first came into the league, right? And let's jump from sexuality to faith. Dwight Howard came in the league, first press conference interview he did, he was talking about, I can't wait to get to Orlando. I'm going to try to get everybody to Bible study, and I'm going to get everybody to convert to this. He came in that locker room and they said, listen, young Negro, take these strippers home and have some fun and shut up, because we ain't reading no Bible verses. It happens. It does. We can't deny it. It happens.
So real quick. So are you saying that sports are more in support of heathenism and you just being loose?
Listen, I think sports are true to their origin. And in basketball, it was always separate. Men played a different way. I mean, we wore shorts and tank tops. The girls, when they first started, still had skirts and blouses on. In football, I mean, and I'm not, please don't take this anybody as being disrespectful. In football, like, listen, they're not taking women in football serious. We could have had a couple great Disney movies about it, but y'all now are subjected to the women's lingerie league.
Well, it's called a Legends League now. I watch that faithfully.
No, listen, I want to watch it too.
Hold on, but lingerie stuff, put all of that stuff to the side.
Okay.
Them girls,
they're good.
Playing,
no, they get it.
They play.
They get it in, but again, like I said, in our society, because of something like that, because of the legends or what it used to be lingerie, more people pay attention to what they look like first before their talent, which is a shame.
You are 100% right. I just want to make it very clear.
Oh, no, they hit. I seen
them girls be going for net.
They thump and then they twerk on you after they thump. Yeah. I definitely want to play in that league. Sign me up.
It reminds me of
NFL Blitz.
Yes, It reminds me of NFL Blitz, and it reminds me a little bit of Any Given Sunday with their celebrations and how it can almost borderline get out of control. But
how football should be played,
right? And you kind of got to let it so you can attract people.
Yeah,
and then I look at regular NFL football and I go, compared to LFL, NFL is so soft. They are so soft. These women are literally running around half naked with lacrosse helmets on and lacrosse shoulder, and they trying to gut
and other girls.
Oh my goodness!
Like you said, soft.
Good stuff.
Like the NFL is soft because they want to preserve the guys.
And I mean, listen, like we said, I mean, these leagues were formed in that good old boy mentality. This is what we do here. They know that. I mean, look at how the leagues are set up, man. I mean, it's almost set up for a guy to be a guy. You're a guy given a whole bunch of money, and you travel across the world. Yep. Right? So no matter what you got at home, you have more opportunities than none to win on the road than anything. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a different society, man. But like I said, I feel like, especially in sports, it's always been to me the talent first.
Always rises to the top.
Than anything else that you do. In society, for me, as I continue to grow in my acceptance of things and my faith with things, I mean, listen, again, I'm pro-choice. Whatever you feel, listen, that's because God gave us all free will. You know what I mean? So that's what you choose to do. Cool. Over here, the record report, we rock a different way. We walk down the left side of the street. Easy. You know what I mean? But, I mean, I don't want to discourage anybody from doing, because if you are a young homosexual male, if you are a young lesbian woman, and you have a passion for the game that you play, go and play that game to your fullest potential. You should never be stopped from living out your dreams. That's why I say we could take a page from the women's sports and say, listen, if it ain't really a big deal to them like that, it shouldn't be a big deal on the other side, especially if people could play. But I don't think we'll ever get there, especially the world of football, man. We all been in the football locker room. I think and this is just me talking, people, I'm speaking for myself, but I think we are safe to say that will never be acceptable in a football locker room.
Well, that was my question. So you answered my question. Like I said, do you think that it will ever happen? You said
no.
Never. How about in basketball? Before we wrap up.
Yes.
Okay.
Because the way society. Listen, man, we got Young Thug, and everybody in the league listen to Young Thug. So they tight jeans. Come on, man. It can happen.
What do you think, Chris?
I think as far as it being accepted, I personally don't think anything is accepted. I think things are just kind of tolerated or just forced upon you. Mm-hmm. I mean, you got to accept that I could drink water in any water fountain I want. You don't got to like it, bro. You know what I mean? So, as far as
down here in Mississippi,
you know what I mean. So, as far as it being accepted, probably not. As far as it being, you can't do nothing about it. Yes. They'll get to a point where it's just literally you can't discriminate on somebody because of that anymore. It just will not be allowed and tolerated, whether you accept it, agree with it, or not. That is going to happen. In a perfect world, and everybody will accept, anybody, and whatever they like or want, and everybody could sing Kumbaya. But the chances of that happening are slim and none, and Slim left a long time ago.
All right. Well, there you have it, people. So please follow us on YouTube on The Professional Sutton. Mm-hmm. You can also like our Facebook fan book page, Don't Shoot the Messenger, our Instagram, Real DSTM, our Twitter, Real DSTM1, and our website will be coming tomorrow. So we'll get that to you. Thank you again for tuning in, and please like and subscribe. I'm your boy, Professional Sutton.
I'm your boy, Chris G.
And it's your boy, The Record Report.
Peace out.
Jersey.